So all the way from Japan, the president has advised the Comelec to junk Smartmatic. This is ahead of the 2022 polls for which the Comelec hasn't chosen a service provider yet. So anong tingin mo dito, Richard? Good move? Bad move? Or dapat ba hindi siya nakikialam dyan?
Well, on four levels yung analysis ko. No? Unang-una, ang kine-question ba ni Pangulo Duterte dito is the fact that automated yung elections. Is he suggesting that we should go back to manual elections? Naalala ko...
Or semi-manual.
Or semi-manual or mixed
yeah.
regimes or mixed methods. Well, my political consciousness came into being nung time ni Hello Garcia. No? And for me, it was a nightmare. No? Ilan buwan natin pinuntahan yung mga canvassing process of the ballot box. So manual is almost for me unthinkable, especially dito sa 21st century. Di ba ang sarap ng feeling na within hours, more or less, meron ka ng numbers, alam mo na yung trajectory ng voting. And of course, the whole idea is you can minimize corruption and error if you minimize human intervention. Kaya nga the whole point of automation is that you remove the possibility for human errors and human corruption. So yun yung first question. Does the president want a readjustment in the way we do our elections from automated into a mixed or manual regime? I think we should stick to automated. I think many experts will agree with that. The second issue here is, ang problema ba dito is the Smartmatic machine, yung VCM machines, vote counting machines, or yung maintenance ng machines per se? Because it's one thing for the Smartmatic to provide those machines, is the other thing for the Comelec to make sure na they're properly maintained para hindi sila malfunction. No? I think we had an increase of malfunction from around 188 to around 400 no? over the past 3 years using the same kind of machines. No? And then the third issue dito is yung interface between the machines that Smartmatic provides and the Comelec and how Comelec is using it. Kasi hindi lang naman the machines work on their own. It has to have an interface with the Comelec. And the fourth issue here is, well, sabihin natin hindi natin tanggap yung success or failure rates. Actually, the failure rate was not as much, right? Less than 1% yung malfunctioning of the machines. Now, if the president wants 100% success and they feel that Smartmatic has not delivered well, the question here is, anong alternatives natin? Are there better companies that can do a better job? At ang takot ko dito is, Atom, I'll be very brutally honest about it. We are in a very polarized environment. There are questions about transition, about succession, about the future of our democracy. Do you want to get a new provider, right? A new partner for election in this kind of environment? Because I'm sure if may bagong pumasok na partner and there are concerns with whether that new partner is credible, right? That could actually create even more credibility problem for the elections in 2022.
I mean, we can talk the whole day about this topic because it's very complex.
Right.
But I think two things that I want to bring up. One is that meron atang mga nagpo-point out that Smartmatic doesn't have a good reputation in other countries. And then the other is, hindi naman question of fully automatic or back to yung talagang manual, pati yung pagdadala ng mga boto. May mga nag-advocate na manual yung pagboto, manual yung pagbilang sa mga precinct, pero yung transmission automatic. So these are things that can be perhaps looked at if we are really interested in making sure that everything is transparent.
So we have 3 years. No? Hopefully in the next 3 years we have a proper consultation with experts and stakeholders on what we want to do in 2022 para hindi natin maulit yung mistakes of the past. What's important for me is that we don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. There were many things that went right also in the previous elections. It's the parts that are problematic that we have to take out.